Namaste and welcome back to your mats. My name is Jillian and I'm honored to guide you through this uplifting and happy slow flow yoga class. So if your energy feels a little bit off or you're not in the greatest of mindsets, or if you are feeling really good already, this is a great class to just lean into that energy. We will get started laying on the back bodies with your legs extended long. Allow yourself a couple of sacred moments to arrive in this space, in your body, in your mind. Let yourself get comfortable. Start tuning into the present moment, the right now. Noticing sensations in the body, any sore muscles or sore spots, maybe in the joints. Notice your breath moving through your body, its natural depth. See if you can take an intentional breath in, sending it deep into your belly, feeling everything expand. And a soft breath out, feeling the deflation of the chest, resting heavier on your mat. Try to keep this mindful breath. We're going to step the feet down to the mat, making sure the low back is firmly grounded. Now start to arch the low back off the mat, imagining pointing the fronts of your hips to the bottom of your mat. And then exhaling, press your low back firmly down into the ground. Inhale, lifting off of your low back, tilting your hips forward to the bottom of your mat. And exhale, tilting the hips towards your shoulders. Breathe in to open. Breathe out to ground down. Do this a couple more times here. Really breathing this awareness into your pelvis, the low back. Now grounding down through the back body, press your heels into the mat and start to lift the tailbone off of the ground, moving up into a gentle bridge and softly lowering back down. Lift up into a bridge, breathe in, lower back down, breathe out. For these next two, you can bring your heels maybe a little bit closer, lifting up even deeper into your bridge. Slowly lowering back down. You're welcome to take this next one, interlacing your hands under your back body, and we'll hold in the lift. Keep lifting up through the hips, squeezing the glutes, drawing your legs together. Take a steady breath in. And with your breath out, very slowly, begin to release the hands and the hips all the way back down. A few more times here, but this time we'll reach the arms up and overhead as you lift up the hips and bring the hips and the arms back down with your breath out. Inhale, root down through the heels, lift the hips. Exhale, release. Good. Continue here, breathing slowly. Feeling the heat building in the tops of the legs. Can you get your hips even higher? Maybe holding for this last one for an extra breath. And releasing, bring your knees into your chest. If it feels good to rock from side to side, you're welcome to do so, massaging the low back. Maybe circling the knees, drawing them away from one another and back in. Return your feet to the mat, reach your right arm overhead, roll onto your side body, and then lift yourself up into a child's pose, bringing the big toes to touch. Open the knees as wide as you'd like and melt your heart down towards the mat. Taking a couple of steady breaths as you let your body melt into this shape. You can extend your arms out wide, finding length into the sides and opening across your chest. And press through your hands and pull yourself up to tabletop. Bringing your toes to the bottom of your mat, shift forward into a low plank. Engaging the body here in the back, your shoulders. Bend the elbows and lower all the way down to your mat. Baby cobra, lifting the chest a couple of inches off the mat. Gaze stays down. Squeeze your belly, take an inhale. And release back down, exhale. Press up through tabletop and into our rounds of cat and cows. So with your inhale, looking forward, drop your belly, lift the tailbone. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, look forward, open across the collarbones. Exhale, round, press your hips forward. Continue at your own pace, maybe taking these a little bit quicker than you typically would, just to build a little bit of energy, releasing any negativity that may be residing in your spinal column. And coming back to a neutral spine, tuck the toes, send the hips up, downward dog. Pedaling through the legs a few times to open the back body. And then settle into stillness for a deep breath. Inhale up onto the toes, round forward into a high plank. Option to drop the knees, lower chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra, or if you'd like, straightening the arms more for cobra. Release back down to the mat. Inhale, baby cobra or cobra, but take your gaze over to the right. Exhale, release. Inhale, cobra, looking to the left. Let it go. Press through the hands, lift yourself up, cobra, and come over the knees into downward facing dog. Step your feet about hip width apart here. Inhale, come up onto the tippy toes. Exhale, turn the heels over towards the left, so your toes point to the right. You can keep the legs straight or bend into the knees. Maybe coming light onto the right hand, you can even float it here. Deep breath in. Breath out, return to downward facing dog. Inhale, come up onto the tippy toes. Exhale, heels turn to the right, toes turn to the left. Knees can stay straight or you can bend them, maybe floating off of the left hand. Good. Straighten up, find a downward facing dog. Come onto the tiptoes, bend the knees, look forward, and step up to the hands at the top of your mat. Breathe into a halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up to the sky, palms touch. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Breath in, sweep your arms up to the sky, maybe looking up. Exhale, forward fold to the mat. Halfway lift, breathe in, lifting your shoulders away from the mat. Breath out, plant your hands, step back into a plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, bend the elbows lower to the mat. Inhale into your back bend, baby cobra or cobra. And exhale, making your way to downward facing dog. Steady breath in. Breath out, release the knees to the mat, tabletop. Inhale your right arm to the sky for a twist. Exhale, weave the right arm underneath your chest and over to the left. You can reach your left fingers to the front of your mat or take a bind, reaching the back of your hand to your low back. Maybe taking this into an active twist, pressing through your right arm to lift the chest. Return your left hand to the mat, breathe in, reach your right fingers back to the sky, and drop it down. Now the left arm reaches up to the sky, breathe in, breathe out, weave the arm under the chest. Good, your right arm can extend in front of you, or bringing it to the low back, finding that bind. Good. Return your right hand to the ground, sweep your left arm up to the sky, breathe in, and close it down, breathe out. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. And come onto the toes, look forward, and step to the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Rise up to stand, sweep your arms up to the sky. And close it down, bringing your hands to your heart. Pause for a breath, finding your balance, focusing on your feet, engaging the muscles in your legs. Start to lift the left foot off of the mat, bringing the knee in front of you. Then open the knee to the left and slowly with control, step it back behind you into a warrior two stance. So the left foot, the outside of the foot will be parallel to the bottom of your mat. Please make any adjustments that you need to, as it's a funny transition to come into this pose. Bring your right forearm to the front thigh and your left arm reaches overhead to the front of your mat. Breathe in. Close your left hand inside of the right foot to the mat and inhale, reach your right arm to the sky, spin onto the back toes. Release your hand down. Dropping into your lizard, heel-toeing your right foot to the edge of the mat. Untuck the back toes and breathe. Ask yourself if you'd like to move through a flow here, or if you'd like to skip it, you can come into a downward facing dog. Step back to your plank, breathe in, shift forward, and follow your breath out. Bend your back bend, and we'll meet in a downward dog. Look to the hands, step to the top of your mat. With a deep breath in, come into a halfway lift. Melt yourself down with your exhale. We're going to come into gorilla pose here, so feet can be about 2 fists apart. You're welcome to interlace your fingers around your big toes, or if you feel comfortable, lift the soles of the feet off the mat and slide your palms to touch your feet underneath. The backs of your hands will be to the mat. Now, open the elbows out to the sides, straighten through the legs, and pull your chest towards the thighs. Deep breath in. Keep lifting up with the tailbone as much as you can. Good. Inhale into a halfway lift, removing your hands from underneath your feet, strong belly and back body. Bend the knees and press up to stand. Roll the shoulders back, tuning back into your balance. And this time we'll float the right knee in front of us, steadying your body. With control, open your right knee to the side and carefully step it to the bottom of your mat. Lunge into the left knee, look over the fingers and breathe. Extended side angle. Bring your left forearm to the thigh and sweep your right arm overhead. Breathe in. Breathe out, close your right hand inside of the foot. Spin onto your toes as you twist your left arm to the sky. Breathe in. And find your lizard, breathe out, hands inside of the left foot. Steady your breath. And decide if you'd like to move through a flow or come into downward facing dog. Whichever you choose, don't rush it. Use your breath as your guide. And we'll meet in a downward facing dog. And then step forward to the hands. Halfway lift with a deep breath in. And let it all go. And this time, you can wrap your arms around your legs, maybe your hands to the calves. Breathe. Maybe a little shake of the head, yes, or sway from side to side. Inhale, come into a halfway lift. Flatten the back, hands to the legs. Bend the knees and slowly press up to stand. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Forward fold, breath out. And heel toeing your feet to a little bit wider than hip width apart. Bend deeply into your left knee and plant the left hand down. Inhale your right arm to the sky and try to straighten the right leg. And return your gaze to the mat. Bend into the right knee so you can step your left foot to the bottom of your mat, finding that twisted lunge again. Breathe in. And close the hands down, drop the back knee down, low lunge. Look forward, inhale. And exhale, half splits. Straighten the front leg, sending your hips backwards towards the left heel. Glide back forward, plant your hands down. Tuck the back toes and lift off of the back knee. Hop up to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Return your feet to that wider stance and we'll take it to the other side, planting your right hand down and straightening your left leg. Find your control and step your right foot to the bottom of your mat. Still twisting your left arm to the sky, breathe in. And close into your low lunge, breathe out, walking your left foot underneath your face. Half splits. Tuck your right toes, straighten through the the left leg. Breathe steady. With your next inhale, glide forward to low lunge, lift the knee, step your left foot to a plank. Inhale, shift forward, bend the elbows lower, chaturanga. Inhale into the back bend of your choice, and in your time, we'll find downward facing dog. Stepping your feet to about hip width apart, maybe wider, come up onto your toes, and then drop your heels again to the left. Your toes turn right. Bend the knees really deeply, start to lift off of the right fingers. And then we're going to carefully lower the hips all the way down to the mat. Take your time dropping down. You'll face the bottom of your mat now. Bring the sole of the left foot inside of the right leg. And we'll twist towards the front of your mat, bringing your right hand towards the left leg. Breathe in, lift out of your hips. Take your left arm up and overhead, side bend towards the right toes. Good. Return your hands to the top of your mat. Tuck the right toes, send the left toes to the sky, three-legged dog. And then drop the foot back down. Inhale up onto the tiptoes. Exhale, heels drop over to the right. Gradually making our way onto the mat here. Take your time. You can lift off of the left hand as you bend deeply into the knees. And slowly dropping all the way down, we'll bring the sole of the right foot inside of the left leg, facing the bottom of your mat. Now twisting to the front of your mat, your right hand behind you, your left hand to the right thigh. Reaching your right hand towards the left toes for your side bend. Rise up, plant your hands. Tuck the left toes. Send your right toes to the sky, three-legged dog. Take a deep breath in. Step both feet down to the mat and take a child's pose, breath out. Hips to your heels. Notice the sensations in your body, your breath, your heart beating. You can stay here for as long as you need, and when you're ready, coming into a seat. If sitting on your knees isn't comfortable, then you can swing your legs off to one side. Steady your breath and take a moment to thank yourself for making it to your mat and giving yourself this time. Acknowledging your energy and the power that you have to shift and move it around, directing your energy to something that aligns with you. Honor yourself today and give yourself the energy that you need. Please feel free to continue meditating, maybe taking a longer shavasana laying on your back body. But for now, this is where I will leave you. We'll take a final breath together, inhaling, reach your arms up to the sky, and bring your hands to your heart. The light in me sees, acknowledges, and honors the light in you, and knows that they are the same. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for this class. I hope that you feel wonderful, and I will see you in the next video. If you can, like this class and subscribe to my channel as it helps so much. Enjoy the rest of your day.